I'm gonna go down and check for appointments and everything and just do my job.
Okay. How about you?
Me?
Yes, Chase.
I think I'm going to go see the family and see if they know anything.
The family of...
My family.
Okay.
It was your sister.
You never know.
No. As far as you don't, no one seems... Well, you're going to spend the entire day doing that, you know. You have a lot of stops. Half your family don't even live in the same house.
Just go talk to mom and dad.
They could talk to the rest of the family.
If they can find some information on me.
Okay.
On you.
On you.
I said for me.
You said on you.
For me.
You said on you.
Okay.
For me.
How can they find information on you when
Oh,
they already
you've been
know?
sneaking around in a pickup truck with your chauffeur, making him wear cheap uniforms? Non-living?
What are these blue jeans?
And why were you shooting at a crab? Now they're like, you guys are watching me.
And
Way too close.
and who's the Skankzilla? I mean, Linda that you were talking to.
Are you still chasing Bigfoot?
Not today.
I'm chasing giant crabs.
And
That was a unique hunt.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
You can't miss that thing.
Then all of a sudden his mom goes, and have you asked Violet out yet? She seems like a nice lady.
No.
Doug's already there. First of all, before you go any further, pause this for a second. I'll fly until I move it. Oh, man.
Guido, I can't.
Go anymore?
She's
Okay.
like,
Next day, what do you guys want to do this day? You need to go get your car, as well as getting a place to live now. You're just falling behind on...
I need to find out if Karen has a place for me to go.
Yes, she said by the end of the day she'll have something set up for you. So...
I need to go pack my stuff.
Okay.
And your cat.
Shh. He's not there, don't worry. No one did anything. She's saying shh, no one. She's like, I gotta go pack my stuff. Shh!
You had something on your mouth.
And you today.
Me, I wanted to go see Mom.
See your family.
See my dad.
Okay. Roll through roll die sixes. See if anything comes out of that.
5.
6.
Ha! Encounter.
Yes. It's at home. Roll die 10.
7.
Yes. No. Well, that one worked too because it's got the same numbers. But meow.
Double this.
Guido. Kitty. Kitty.
Just one of these, or
Just one.
whoops.
Don't you bite up my face.
Seven.
7.
Yeah.
I will flick you in the nose.
Shut up, kitty. Try to throw attitude already? She's telling you. 7.
Yep.
You're okay.
Oh, makes sense. Your sister, the 20-year-old, says she got pictures of that crab attack. She's an artist, does photography.
Yeah.
So she rushed out there to get some pictures.
Hi.
One thing was strange from the pictures. She wants you to look at one of them.
You're what?
I want you to look at one of them.
Okay.
It's a picture of one of those times the military helicopter was firing upon that crab. And she shows you a picture, and there's a beam coming out of the side of the helicopter, like the open door, and hitting the crab. And then that was followed by a bunch of people firing, after that. But the beam came first, and then 2 guys came up to the edge of the door and started firing their guns. But what was that energy thing? It's a flash of some kind. So, I say, came out of that military helicopter. I don't know if you'd heard of, you're a weapons guy, gun guy.
Could be a laser sight. Could be a.
I didn't think about sights, laser sights, but would you see them from
No, you wouldn't.
like a mile away?
No.
No. Could be a laser beam. It could be.
Like sci-fi lasers?
Could be that, or could be a heat ray of some type.
But some kind of, you're saying some kind of weapons? They have some kind of weapons that do this?
It's a possibility.
Huh. That photo may be worth more than I thought. Sell to a conspiracy market.
Yeah, kidding.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was weird. Well, I just thought I'd show you, and
Something that could weaken up the hard casing off of it, see if they can get better shots into it.
maybe. Okay. So, you go set off.
Maybe trying to cook it.
Not with a lazy beam.
The lazy beam, it just goes halfway and then takes a nap.
Uh-huh.
Stays on the couch.
Yep.
That's it, there's a recliner in there.
Yep.
So he fired from the recliner, and everyone else got up and shot afterwards. And meet Linda across the street. That's an old one.
Just don't let that thing eat him before we killed it.
Oh. Roll percentage dice for you. Your mom asked, do you want a reading about it? And she goes over to get her tarot cards.
Sure, Mom.
answered everything.
You gotta be nice to the family.
She says, I see a big challenge coming up. Did you tell them about the crab situation? You were shooting at it, or?
Yeah.
Okay, they say, even after that crab situation, you think that'd be big enough. But no, apparently something's coming up.
Bigger, stronger, faster.
And it looks like here you're going to like face off against like a warrior or soldier or something. It's like crossing you as like a conflict. Have you ever conflict with the military?
Or somebody stole my guns.
So, oops. Oh, and betrayal. Keep an eye out for betrayal. I'm not even sure if it's someone you met yet, but it looks like something coming up with that. So, or it might have been someone you recently met. So, that's all I got. Unless you want to get more into the detail stuff, which I know you're not interested in usually. Just give you the basics.
Yeah, just the basics.
You take care. Your dad's got another one of those fancy gala balls we got to go to. So she gets ready to go.
Now you just ask Dad if you can find some information from your friends and connections.
To the guns missing?
Yeah.
He says he can check around. I mean, he can like put the word out. I heard Maxwell does gun buys sometimes.
It's Max.
Maxwell?
Troy Maxwell.
Maxwell's father. He's talking about the father.
Oh.
He didn't hear that you'd gotten your guns back from him.
He already got 2 of them back
Oh, well.
out of the other 6 that are missing.
He's always done. I told him it's not good for his position as a congressman, but we are in Florida, so he goes to a lot of these, questionable gun sales stuff.
Yeah, he's still looking and see if you might be able to find a few around, doing some information for me.
Well, I'll definitely start checking around with people, check the connections. So, yeah, that's about all I can do on that. I've got to head out.
Well, have fun tonight.
But I'll definitely get the word around, see what I can find out. See if there's any other illegal gun sales. Or
Anything around onto it.
another possibility. She said you had trackers on them. Is we can check see if there's any vaults out the docks, the piers.
Yeah.
It might have just went into a vault before shipping. I mean, things usually don't leave right away, unless it was a private. But also in that, since we've all dealt with the island patrols, see about any boats and around the area. Maybe I'll give you some directions.
Yeah, check
with the Port Authority.
See if they got any new.
Although if they're leaving with guns, it wasn't legally, but they still had to have the boat. And they probably had some bullshit reason as to why they were leaving or whatever. They wouldn't say, "Hey, we're leaving with American guns."
Yeah. Go have that checked out.
If you find out something, make sure you inform the police, because except for if it ties in too much to Maxwell at this point. But he usually takes care of himself, so.
You just tell them I was able to get 2 of them back.
Well, yeah. They might want to know that. So they're not looking for those too. And let them know where you found them. Or maybe a former security team of yours found them.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want to admit that you were out there sticking your nose into hunting around for things again, looking for trouble? Not that you've ever done that before.
That light finally went out.
That one did.
That's what I said.
I just replaced that one.
Dollar store lights.
Yeah, that's why. That's all of them have been. I gotta give me like 2 for back there, 2 for here, and 1 for there. So might as well get a 6-pack by case.
I'll go look around and see what I can find on my side, but
Okay.
still stay on the good side of the law.
Well, what you need to do is you go through your skills and see what can be applicable to help you, and then we can roll on those, and then apply
Skills?
those. Yeah, so you know the second last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Genius, luck, rifle special, linguistics, occultist. I think the only thing I got is genius and luck.
Okay. Well, in that directions, I'll say you can use your genius roll on that.
56.
Okay. Well, you've been chasing down the guns, but your genius ability informs you that maybe you should more think about how they got them and who, or that might help point you and get narrowed down as to who could have.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who took them and why they wanted them.
Well, probably for money.
But some of those guns are specialized on one certain thing.
Well, if you just want money for them,
Selling them would be an easy run
yeah.
because they're one-of-a-kind guns.
But then also, who knew?
Yeah, I need to know who.
Someone you know, possibly. Or probably, actually, which is the sad thing.
Could it be my housekeeper, maybe, or her family?
You can check into that. It seems unlikely, but that would explain how they didn't, how they got in.
Yeah.
So that's something you start running some security checks on them. That's a possibility. So you can start on that route. How about you?
I have to get my house fixed.
Yes. But you go pack your house, okay, or some of the stuff, not all of it. 'Cause you don't know. They give you a place.
And get the kitty ready.
Get the everything lined up and ready, and then yeah, they give you a place. It's actually a nice place.
Check my email, see if Will got a hold of me about the heron.
Oh, the zoologist. Yeah, they'll send over, and they're gonna see about putting a trap cam somewhere. But the problem is, how's the traffic on your street? The problem is,
Not bad.
I'm talking about. See, that's the hard part. Motion cameras are gonna go off all the fucking time.
Well, I have a fence around my house.
I got an idea. What we're gonna do is we're gonna send over a camera that you can hook into your computer.
Well, I won't be there because my house kind of got destroyed.
We'll send some with a battery pack, and then we'll just monitor it through the computers here. And we can tap into the Wi-Fi and send it straight here. Did you want to see the feed too?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll give you any. So we'll send you your email the address to link to it.
Well, honestly, if anyone wants to stay there and see if it shows up again with equipment, they can.
Huh. We got some intern zookeepers out here. We might do that. It's a good idea.
I mean, there's a big hole in my house, so
Yeah. You got tarp over it probably, I would hope.
yeah.
I mean, it don't rain a lot out here, but sometimes it does.
And there's nothing really valuable in there right now, so.
Okay. Well, we'll let you know if we can find someone to volunteer for that. Or maybe someone else that's missing a house after the crab attack. I don't know. I might have someone that's house got crushed by a crab and may need a place to stay for a few days. But we'll check into that. See what we can get for some monitors, someone to watch over there. See what's going on. Hey, you didn't see Linda today?
So far.
Thank God.
I'm gonna have to kick her ass this time.
You didn't see Troy either, though.
Haven't seen me yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen your butt buddy.
He'll probably call you. Did you see that giant crab? That was amazing. I took a few shots at it with my bow. That's all I had with me at the time.
Not one of the smarter things you could have done.
I got explosive heads.
Not one of the smarter things you could have done.
Or run around with. Explosive heads, arrows.
Yeah, but I don't think with the hard casing on that thing it wouldn't do much.
I didn't stop it.
Tell you,
I got tired of shooting at it and went home.
I would have ran instead.
Live life at its fullest.
Problematic when I hit automatic, it's like problematic when I hit automatic, it's like
Damn weird. Spirits. With the Egyptian glyph, its symbol is the soul and the spirit reuniting after death. There's a widespread belief in ghosts in ancient Egyptian culture. The Hebrew Bible contains few references to ghosts, associating spiritualism with forbidden occult activities, as of Deuteronomy 18:11. The most notable reference is in the first book of Samuel, 28:3 to 19, in the King James Version, in which a disguised King Saul, as the witch of Endor, summoned the spirit, or ghost, of Samuel. Interesting point there I do want to state is, it is referring to the soul and the spirit as two separate things. Soul and spirit were believed to exist after death, with the ability to assist or harm the living, and the possibilities of a second death. Over a period of more than 2,500 years, Egyptian beliefs about the nature of the afterlife evolved constantly. Many of these beliefs were recorded in hieroglyph inscriptions, papyrus scrolls, and tomb paintings. The Egypt Book of the Dead compiles some of the beliefs from different periods of ancient Egypt's history. In modern times, the fanciful concept of a mummy coming back to life and wreaking vengeance when disturbed has spawned a whole genre of horror stories and films. In the New Testament, according to Luke 24:37-39, following his resurrection, Jesus was forced to persuade his disciples that he was not a shade. Some version of the Bible, such as King James Version and New King James Version, use the term spirit. Similarly, Jesus' followers at first believed he was a spirit when they saw him walking on water. The term returned to vogue in 1853 when the popular song Spirit Rappings was published. Spiritualism was an object of intense curiosity. Spiritualism is a monotheistic belief system or religion postulating a belief in God, but with a distinguishing feature of belief that spirits of the dead or residing in the spirit world can be contacted by mediums who can then provide information about the afterlife. So basically, as science grew, it became harder for people to see religion and its many myths. So, kind of a in-between version is where this fell. A little bit of faith, a little bit of science. Spiritualism developed in the United States and reached its peak growth in membership from around 1840s to the 1920s, especially in the English language countries. By 1897, it was said to have more than 8 million followers in the United States and Europe, mostly drawn from the middle and upper classes, while the corresponding movement in continental Europe and Latin America is known as Spiritism. Not spiritualism, Spiritism. This religion flourished for half a century without canonical text or formal organizations, attaining cohesion by periodicals, tours by trance lecturers, camp meetings, and missionary activities of accomplished mediums. Many prominent spiritualists were women. Most followers supported courses and causes such as the abolition of slavery and women's suffrage. By the late 1880s, the credibility of this informal movement weakened due to accusations of fraud among mediums, and formal spiritualistic organizations began to appear. Spiritualism is currently practiced primarily through various denominations, which are spread out through the United States and the United Kingdom. Spiritism, or French spiritualism, is based on the 5 books of Spiritist codification written by French educator Hippolyte Léon Denisard Revel under the pseudonym Allan Kardec. Reportedly, seances in which he observed a series of phenomena that he attributed in incorporeal intelligence spirits. His assumption of spirit communication was validated by many contemporaries, among them many scientists and philosophers who attended the seances and studied the phenomena. His work was later extended by writers such as Leon Denis, Arthur Conan Doyle, Camille Flammarion, Ernesto Bazzarano, Chico Xavier, Divinaldo Vieira Franco, Waldo Vieira, Johann Greber, and as well as some others. Spiritism has adherents in many countries throughout the world, including Spain, United States, Canada, Japan, Germany, France, England, Argentina, Portugal, and especially Brazil, which has the largest proportion and the greatest number of followers. My main question on this is to why people turn to the dead for answers. Unless it is about something that person would have known before their death, dying would not make them all-knowing. You have a better chance by asking your grandparents. This type of ghost more depends upon the medium than the original being. Like when you call someone on the phone, are they there? Or it's just a representative of their voice. You don't actually hear your voice, you hear the electronic signals, and it translates that sound into something your ears can understand, your mind can perceive. The medium is the phone. So, thank you, and have a nice day.
Hello, and if you've enjoyed some of our work that you've seen here, please do me a favor and click there over on Patreon corner, and you can see you can become a patron, and for like $1 a month you can give me input on anything that you think would be good to continue on. So we do so much different things, and it's hard to see what people want to see next, so become a contributor as well as have an opinion on what we do next. Thank you.
Moments in History 119. The Pioneer West. The pioneers who followed in the footsteps of the early hunters brought their families with them. Their wives, after braving the hardships of the outward journey, settled down to make homes in rude cabins that their husbands built. They ate of scantily food, did the cooking, made family clothing, helping to fight off the Indians, thought little of raising families of 10 children, and all this in continual poverty. Such was the caliber of the American pioneer stock. Who can say that they were not happy? Looks like it's a good point to start. Welcome. Okay, here we go. This is testing out for Fantasy Tycoon. Fantasy Adventure Tycoon is my game, and well, what we're gonna do is test it out here. What my idea was, I had a dream. You see, I like RPG games, and I kind of like the Roblox Tycoon, so I mixed it together to create a little world here, and we're going to run around here and see how it goes. I would appreciate if you could please go over and click on the subscribe and hit the notification so you can know next time we have something new coming on, and sorry for the interruption, but back to the show. That's just for the hunters. The farmers get one, and then so do the fishermen. And kind of the town does too. So, hey, I think that's good for our first one. And that's how you get the hunter. Let's go over by the hunters area and go be in that area before we start and call it. Doop-de-doop-de-doo, back home. I can also cut this and just like cut and have me sitting there. This is the hunter's area. Let's go over here. Oops. Don't touch the fire. So much for that. You get a nice little shot there by the fireplace. It's hot, move, you're on fire. Let's go over here. Let's get a nice little shot. Ah, I'm drunk. Don't play with the meat. Ooh. Sit there too long, you'd be dead. Okay, I've got a fire in the background. Over here at the... So, I have Destructive Dan. Hi, I just fixed the hunter's area and caught it on fire, and we're at the meat house. So, that's our first day, first little bit. Next, we'll be dealing with the farmers, and at least go get the area where we're going to get a sword. Because, you know, there's fighting in this game. And otherwise, it wouldn't be an adventure part of it, too. So, see you later. Okay. Man. You like the marshmallows burnt, don't you? Bump the fire and this is what happens, man. Okay. Well, you just go ahead with your rapid fire. Don't burn down the forest I just gave you. Go check with this guy. This guy's the farmer, I assume. He looks like a farmer. Big old dirt farmer. You're not growing much over here, are you, dirt farmer? No. I'm just being mean. I have a thing for that. For being mean, no. Okay, first we're gonna get him a farmhouse. Doesn't even be picking on him, his house disappeared. Go ahead and get some furniture in his house. And I'll go over here. Ooh, an orchard. Apple orchards are good. Keep an eye on those things, man. When they drop, come over here and grab some, man. They're as good as finding healing potions. And a lot more often. And there, now you make sense. Love the way this wheat looks in this, man. It's beautiful wheat. I know this map, for a lot of it, looks similar to one of the generic maps. Oh my God, stuff's already fallen. Take it. Take the apples. Oh, so often I play this game and the apples don't frickin' like drop forever. I'm gonna take them now while I can. Okay, give me some apples. Now, the thing, of course, is if you die, you don't have many more. You have to come back and get them, so don't die. So I'll just go ahead and open my backpack here. And drop some apples over in there. Keep one with me. Shouldn't be dying anyways. There's nothing yet to attack me. Nothing will attack you before you get your sword, so. Unless you screw up on getting your sword, I guess that's possible too. Got us a barn, a hot hay, and a cow. Hey, Bessie. How's that fire just going crazy? Stop it! Okay, get us a wagon going. Hey, we got another farmer lady. I think it's the only lady in this whole thing, in this mission, this first map. Everything within this is just our first map. So, and there was the red spot. So if you remember last time we had one. Yeah, I already talked to you. So, we got a nice little river here. Reminds me, we gotta deal with a fisherman soon. So, going over here. Money still says 0, but that's because I have over 1,000. Okay, and we got this guy here. But I happen to know what he's talking about only applies to, see, he's the acolyte of these masters. What do you wish to know? Yeah, blah, blah, who they are. Okay. Now, thing is, masters aren't there yet, so here's where the first one goes. If buy him some sword racks and hire him here. He's a martial artist. He's a master of all forms of combat. It's a training mat, breaking boards, and a nice little Zen garden he has. I like this because you can just go over and have a little meeting. Hi, everyone. Let's see here. Hi. This one here looks like, I swear this thing looks like it's a coffee maker. Let's get in there close to it. Let's see. I was having a cup of coffee. Okay. Now, get our training dummy. Whoops. I was gone. And I'm not a trained dummy, it's this thing. Climb over it. Oh, it beat me! It kicked my ass! Oh, okay. I need a sword. Oh, give me a sword. Let's see here. A wood sword. You really don't trust me yet, do you? Okay, well, yes, we should. If you looked over here, remember we have fish. We've back here on our. I would appreciate if you could please go over and click on the subscribe and hit the notifications so you can know next time we have something new coming on. And sorry for the interruption, but back to the show.